Hello Disney lovers, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Heaven, and here on this channel I create content for traveling to Disney World with the family, especially if you are traveling with little ones, sharing my own personal tips, trips, helpful content, Disney family vlogs, pack with me videos, prepping videos, and all of the good stuff like that. So if you're a Disney loving family just like us, I would love for you to join the family. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new Disney content. But for today's video, let's go ahead and get into the day before Disney prep. We have about 24 hours left before we leave to go to Disney World. And so while I'm at home, I'm going to be finishing up a few things, making sure that, I tie up all of those loose ends. And I'm going to just take you guys along with me and show you guys what that typically looks like for my family of 3 before we leave our home, traveling like out of state to go to Disney World. Alright, so the first thing that I need to do day before Disney is check out my itinerary. So for one, I use the app called Notion, and that is where we do our budgeting, my husband and I. And on there, I also kind of like budget out the restaurants that we're going to be doing, the days, so that way I can include like restaurant cost, tip cost, Disney parking cost, Disney Genie. So on there, I already have like a rough draft of an itinerary. I have like breakfast spots that we might want to do, dinner spots, and I have a more detailed one, like Canva lists that has like food that I want to try in the different parks, different show times, firework times, park opening, close, what day we're going to be doing which parks, the rides that we want to do. So our actually daily itineraries, I keep them in Canva, and then I download them every time we are getting ready to go so that I have them downloaded in my phone. I found that it's just a lot easier for me to look at it on my phone as opposed to printing it out like I used to do in the past, because then I would fold that paper up and put it somewhere like in a suitcase, and like I'm not gonna be pulling that out looking crazy inside the park. It's just not, very convenient. So now I keep it in my phone, and I want to just double check that, make sure everything looks good. I also want to take a look at what the weather is going to be looking like when we get there versus where we are leaving from. Where we are leaving from, I'm pretty sure it's going to be somewhere in the 60s. So depending on what the weather looks like when we arrive, that's going to determine what we wear. I kind of already have out what I want to wear, but I'm just going to double check the weather just to be sure. Aside from that, I of course have to check in for our flight. So I am going to do that in about 40 to 50 minutes to make sure that my husband and myself and my son are all going to be seated together. We are traveling with our 4-year-old toddler boy, and I'm also currently 6 months pregnant. So our family of 3 will soon be a family of 4. But either way, we always want to make sure that we are sitting together. So I'm going to check in for the flight, make sure that our flight is still set to, leave on time, arrive on time. I am going to check and make sure that all of our bags are like pre-checked, so that when we get there, we just have to print off like the tag to tag our bags with. And then I also need to see the gate that we're going to be arriving at, as well as the gate we're leaving from. So for gate arrival, when we get to Orlando, that is the information I need to be able to send over to the rental agency so that they know which terminal to drop off the rental vehicle, so that it'll be there when we arrive. That is information I cannot see until I check in, as well as what time the plane boards. They show you what time the plane is set to take off, but not what time it boards, meaning like what time you need to be lined up at the gate, which is normally like 30 minutes before your flight actually, takes off. So that way we can make sure that we are arriving at the airport on time. So there's that. And then I also like to look around and see how busy it is on that flight. So sometimes you can just go back to the airline flight and see how many seats they have left, and if you notice like they're all booked up, that'll give you a general idea of like how many people are going to be on that flight, how busy it's going to be, so you know what to expect. And then you can also see how many flights are leaving as well, like a different airline. You can see what airlines are also set to leave at that time, to see, just in general, get a vibe for how many people are going to be in the airport at the same time as you, trying to get to the same places as you. However you like to check to see how busy your airport is going to be, I recommend you do that to give you an idea of just how much time you're going to be there. As much as nobody likes to get there and just be sitting there looking bored for 2 hours, we also don't want to be late and stressed out because we didn't anticipate how long the wait would actually be. So that is very, very important. And then cleaning up the house, making sure that we get everything tidied up. Make sure I clean out the fridge before we leave so no food goes bad in the fridge. Check all of the expiration dates and change out all of our linen and bedding so that we have fresh, clean bedding to jump into when we return from our trip. I also today want to get my nails done. Well, okay, not get them done, do them myself. I always do the hair myself. Let me know what you guys think. Brave style type going on here with like the red curls. And then I just got braids in the front to keep the hair out of my face because nobody wants to be in Florida heat sweating with hair in their face. And then I can always pull this up into a ponytail too. And then I also did the nails myself. Let me know what you guys think. I did a basic red with one accent glitter nail. They're very basic, but I still have to do my feet, so I'm gonna do a full pedicure and soak them after I do the cleaning in the home. I'm pretty sure I will appreciate that. I also have to pack up the last of my electronics, get all of the suitcases loaded into the car, get the car seat, make sure the car seat is clean and installed, Dramamine is packed, chargers, all that good stuff, which majority of the packing I've done already except for the last of the electronics, like the camera that I'm still currently using right now. But I also did a Walmart grocery order. I don't know, last night I thought of a couple more snacks that I wanted to take. So some Takis, which are like the biscuit sticks. That's like, this one's covered in chocolate and strawberry, and then a Snickers bar. So I don't know what I was going through last night, but all of a sudden I wanted some last minute snacks to take. So I grabbed those. More bananas so that we can grab a banana on the way out the door. And then some bread. I kept trying to decide what I wanted to eat in the morning before we leave. And I didn't want to like cook anything and dirty up any dishes. The best I came up with was sandwiches. So I ordered a pack of lunch meat, and I also ordered more strawberry spread so that I can probably like pack up sandwiches and peanut butter and jelly tonight. And we can have those in the morning. That is something that should fill us over for a good 3-hour flight. And then when we get there, we'll probably grab a coffee if we have time. But yeah, maybe just sandwich and fruit will hold us over with like a smoothie or something. So right now I am just messaging the dog sitter just to make sure that she knows what time me and Bailey will be arriving. I always message her like the day before, like a little confirmation, let her know that we are still coming, make sure that she's all set up and ready for Bailey so that, you know, she knows in case she forgot, because we always book about 1 to 2 months ahead of time. So I'm telling her 2:30 just so that she has a heads up so that I can just get the dog dropped off. It is about 8 minutes out from check-in time when I need to check in for my flight, and I went ahead and made myself a little something to eat. And I know this is bad. It is strawberry toaster strudels with icing. And then I also got me some iced coffee in here. Not healthy. But I don't know. I'm just all out of rotation today. Plus it is Monday, but it feels like a Saturday. Like, I don't know. My husband just left to go finish up some work before we leave. So he has to go do a little bit of work today, and I think that once he gets home around 2 or 3, hopefully he'll be done and he can get into vacation mode with me and not gonna be working like all the way until he goes to bed tonight. We are gonna see that Noah, he is still asleep. We are a homeschool family, so my son, he sleeps in. Like, I know people always, I feel like, judge me when I tell them that he doesn't have a bedtime. But when he is sleepy, I send him to bed. Sometimes that's at 8 o'clock at night. Sometimes that's at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, I know people will judge me when I say that, but it's been like that since he was born. He never, he rarely ever had me up early in the morning just for no reason. Like, we don't have to get up to go to school. Both my husband and I both work from home. Neither of us have to get up to go to work. That is truly a blessing, something that we prayed for. I pray for God's guidance in like raising my son and things like that, and even with like the bedtime routine. And my son, as a baby, when he was breastfeeding, he always slept when I slept and wake when I wake. And if I ever want a little extra time, then I would just wake up earlier than what I would typically wake up. So by him, like, if he was to go to sleep a few hours before me, then he would probably wake up a few hours before me because he went to sleep a few hours before me, which means that I would have to get up bright and early when I didn't want to. And like he would still, my son sleeps at least 10 to 12 hours per day, you guys. Like he gets in a lot of sleep, anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. He gets in his sleep like he needs to. It's just not on a perfect schedule. It's just not. Like I am not interested in fighting him to go to sleep when it's not necessary. So it works for us. If it ever needs to change, it will. I'm very good at knowing what to do if I need him to go to sleep earlier because we have to get up early, things like that. Like I'm pretty good at it. Like we've got this stuff like figured out by now. Like he's 5 and everything works just fine for us. He did go to sleep before me yesterday and he is still sleeping in after me. Like I said, if I just wake up before him, then that's fine. All right, that's my alarm, which means it's time for me to check in. And it gives you the option to select your seats if you purchased a seat package or if you want to purchase some seats. We didn't, so that's why I always try to check in. This is the best way to make sure that we all get seated together. If you wait until the last minute to check in, then you probably won't be seated together. Okay, so we're all in the same row. We are in 26 A, B, and C. I do not know exactly where that is, but I also like to boarding zone 3. Before it was showing that our flight leaves at 12:30, but the door is going to close at 12:15 and they start to board 45 minutes early. So they will start boarding at 11:45. So that means we need to be sitting at the gate by about 11:30, so that we have time to like go to the restroom and things like that. So originally we were saying like we get there at 10:30. That would leave us 1 hour to get checked in, when I like to at least have 1.5 to 2 hours. If we need to start boarding at 11:45, I would want us to get there by 9:45 basically. Okay, so that's out the way. So now that I am checked in, I'm gonna do some cleaning. I messaged the dog sitter and I think she said that she wouldn't be home until like 3:30, 4 o'clock ish. It's gonna be a few hours until then. So I am going to go ahead and just get started on the cleaning and get that out of the way so that after I take the dog, then we'll be able to come back. We can have dinner and then I can, do like my nail polish and stuff like that, my pedicure. So let's get some cleaning done here.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Look at how empty the fridge is. I went through to see, get out anything that could go bad. And this is the result. So this is kind of how I like it to look. Don't do too much grocery shopping because I know that we're going to be leaving and I don't want anything to go to waste. So like the only thing that's going to be still good is like some of the shredded cheese, some onions, all of the like juices, like beverages and things like that. And then like the condiments over here. So everything else is like, no. But we do have things in the deep freezer, so we're not starving. Now I'll get started on this kitchen. Get that taken care of.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
I washed our sunglasses from last trip because they had been like at the bottom of our bags, and I just have to take those Downy dryer sheets to the basement and a Lee stroller cup holder that we are not going to be using. I'm going to just go put it on our other stroller. Cleaned off the countertops besides over here. No snack cup that he pretty much is probably going to be eating from today, so I left it out for him, as well as our paper products, my water bottle that I'm drinking today, some fruits, and the bread that I know that I'm going to be using in the morning. But I took care of the dishes and cleaned up the surfaces, so for the most part we are done in the kitchen. And then in the family room, I am going to just go ahead and get the mop and start mopping. I have a sad little plant over there that needs some water. And then here on the fireplace, I have a couple of beans that I want to take downstairs into toy rotation, as well as Noah's little block table in the corner over there. I typically like to keep that in here for him to play with, so I'm probably going to do that. But the basket on top from Easter, I'm going to take that to his room and start putting some of the stuff inside the basket away. I just don't want to go up there right now and disturb him because he is literally still asleep, you guys. Up here is just some of our electronics that I know my husband is going to be charging. For the most part, everything is done. I have a couple of throw blankets to wash, so I think I'm going to do that now, like wash those pillows. But I want to sweep and mop the floor first. But moving on to this living room, I gotta tackle a few things in here as well. Like the bags in the middle of the floor here are for the dog, so those are going to be going with him. The one to the left is the one to put him in the cart in, and then that's like his little travel bag with like his bed and his food and food dishes and stuff. I gotta fold down the stroller that we're going to be taking. So a little update, the floors are mopped. As you can see, someone is up now. Noah is awake now and has managed to toss his shoes all over the floor, his little house shoes. But I did manage to at least mop the floors and the kitchen floor in my husband's home. Proof, his laptop back. But I did also tidy up the living room some. Got everything in here cleaned and out the way. Car seat is still on the floor. We'll put that back. When we get back, we'll reinstall that one. And then the dog's belongings are ready to go so that we can take him to the center. I folded up the stroller there. That's what we're taking. We took that one last time, but we're going to leave it this time and take this one, which is a little bit bigger because he is getting a little bit bigger. But as you can see, this one is so much easier to fold down and carry. I'm going to miss the ease of that because we are taking this one this time, which is not as like lightweight and easy to hold, but it's bigger. So we're going to take it. It's 2:30. I'm going to take the dog at 3:30, so I'm gonna leave the house at 3:30 so that he can be there by 4. So for the next hour, I'm just gonna go ahead and put like a load in the wash. I want to put some throw blankets in there, go upstairs and finish tidying up my bedroom, Noah's bedroom, the upstairs bathroom, and change out the bedding. It sounds like a lot, but it's not going to take that long. Like Noah's room, he just has like a few blocks on the floor, a few things that just need to be put back in place. Our room is the same. We just have a few things that just need to be put back in place. So I think that the both of our rooms together won't take any more than 15 minutes. And then the same for the bathroom. That probably won't take anything more than 10 minutes. So I am going to attempt, this is going to be my challenge, to get this done in a total of 30 minutes so that I can get dressed and go, well, I'm dressed but not like leave the house dressed, so that I can take the dog. So let's see if we can do that in 30 minutes. So it's 3:15. I managed to finish like all of the cleaning upstairs, folded like 3 loads of laundry, and got a little bit more appropriate and dressed so we can take the dog. Noah's upstairs putting his clothes on. Today is the day of the solar eclipse, and it's getting dark outside in the middle of the day. It looks so weird. I've never been like out in the middle of a day during a total eclipse. I don't know how dark it's gonna get. I don't know what traffic is gonna look like. So I am depending on my husband and like, babe, please take me to go take this dog to drop him off with the sitter so that I don't have to be out there by myself. Like, I don't know what to expect.
Down here.
It was like the moon.
Yeah.
It's supposed to look like the moon.
Is it cool?
This put us just out of space.
What time it's supposed to be like full?
It's not.
It's not gonna be?
Nah, we already missed that.
Oh, that's cool.
I should have told you to just stay out here for like 10 minutes. I should have just told you to stay out here for 10 minutes.
That's so mean.
That is.
You gonna say bye bye to Bailey?
He said he wants to stay.
He wants to stay.
He wants to stay home. We can stay here and play with him.
We gotta take him to the sitter.
Why? So we take him to the city.
Today we'll keep him safe while we at Disney World. So we took the dog and finally dropped him off at the dog sitter. And then we grabbed some dinner rolls were out and some dessert, some Dunkin' Donuts. I had an iced tea refresher, which I think is just like right what I needed. Otherwise, I probably would have came home and been ready to take a nap. But it's like a green tea refresher, so the green tea has the caffeine in it, but it's not as heavy, and it was delicious. So I might be asking my husband. My husband and Noah are now playing. What's the name of it? Huh? It's like a Mario Kart for Disney. Disney Speedway.
Oh my God! Disney Speed Storm.
Disney Speed Storm.
Storm.
What did I say?
Storm.
I didn't say storm. Disney Speed Storm. It's like a Mario Kart, but with Disney characters and stages.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah.
A lot done today. I've managed to finish cleaning the house and the upstairs and downstairs, the bedrooms, the bathrooms, folded all the laundry, and I also made up the bed and changed out the linen and everything like that. I changed out the linen in the bedrooms and the bathrooms, like the towels and stuff, the covers and everything. We had dinner. I was able to do my pedicure, finish my feet, and I also did Noah's redid his braids. And I'm so tired. Gonna get Noah all set and squared away so that he can go to sleep. Are you excited to go to Disney World tomorrow? You excited about the airplane too? Yeah?
Anything.
Everything. So he just got out of the tub and he's about to get ready to go to sleep soon. I'm going to do the same. So after I get out of the shower, then I'm going to get the little guy settled down for bed, and then we're going to go to sleep. Before I do all of that, I have to still pack the last of my bag. So I ordered this off Amazon, and for whatever reason it was late and it didn't come till today. So this is the airplane like tray table cover to, you know, have like something clean over the tray table. I personally don't use it, but Noah sometimes does, like for his activities. Sometimes like I'll bring him like a coloring book, different like tiny toys to play with, and sometimes he might watch his tablet a little while. This depends on the type of day we're having, the type of flight it is. But I wanted to make sure we had a clean surface to put it on. So I have to pack this, as well as like the airplane neck pillows. I need to pack that inside of my little like bag that I'm going to be carrying onto the plane with me. And all of my electronics. I have to get all of the footage off of the camera from today and transfer it to my laptop, clean off the SD card for this one, and then recharge the camera. So that means that I have to end the vlog here, you guys, so that I can get that done. But of course, I'm going to be doing like a travel day vlog tomorrow. I hope that you guys enjoy like spending the day with me, just kind of seeing what the day before vacation is like. Typically, it's always the same. Like literally, it's probably the same way every single time. Maybe or maybe not like the nail part, but it's always just doing like the checking into the flight, double checking the itinerary, packing up like my purse maybe, and dropping the dog off, eating dinner, doing Noah's hair. That's just pretty much what it looks like. And then tomorrow I am gonna get up and film like the travel day vlog and take you guys along for just what that day looks like too. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, hanging out with me today. I enjoyed filming this video for you guys. And again, if you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, then what are you waiting for? If you've watched far through to the end, and that is a sign that you might as well go ahead and subscribe and join the family. And for those who have already subscribed, I'm super grateful for you guys as well. Thankful for everybody who watched today's video. Means a lot to me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video as well. But that is going to be all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I look like crazy. I'm so tired. Thank you guys for watching. That'll be all until next time. Bye.